Yeah, man. Episode 246, Real Individuals Podcast. What's the
What,
play?
what they do, man? We just out here chilling, man. Hey, nothing too crazy. Drinking my
hmm
water. It was kind of chilly today. Surprisingly.
That's what I'm waiting on, bro. It's been raining nonstop. Can't even cut the grass. The grass about at least half a foot high. Every day it's
Jeez.
raining, especially when you want to do something. That's when it start raining. So,
And it's impossible to cut wet grass, especially with just a little push more.
yo, yeah, I tried that and it damn near messed up the last one. So I ain't making
Like I
that
said,
same mistake
all
again.
it's doing is getting stuck under there. And now it's getting hot because the blade's stuck.
Yep. So hey, I
Now the
can't
motor
afford
getting
to.
hot. Yep.
The one person that's hot out there in these streets, these gossip streets, your boy Young Thug out there like Wendy Williams on them jail phone calls, bro. What's really
Man,
going
that
on?
boy spilling the tea. Got his feet kicked up with a honey bun and
Yeah, with a bologna sandwich, dog.
shit.
Just letting it be known, like, yo, if you J. Cole, if you Kendrick, Lil Durk, I think he threw some shots at Drake and Future recently, like over the last day or two. He ain't
Drink
playing,
catching
bro.
strays.
Yeah, it's crazy though, because you would think, you know you're being recorded. Maybe he wanted this out there. That's a narrative. Like, you know what? Maybe this is gonna be released. I'm gonna go ahead and just talk my talk, and if it gets put out there, I ain't rocking with him anyways. But
He had to have wanted it out there because those type of calls literally say this is the recorded call. This is correct, on a recorded line from, you know what I mean?
hmm
And it made that or whatever.
yeah, perception wise, it's gonna look a certain way. But maybe personally, he's like, you know what? Other than GloRilla, him dissing her and apologizing, that's probably the only person that's gonna get an apology out
What he
of the
said
whole
about
back and forth.
GloRilla.
Basically, ugly, and then his chick he with now was like, they say she looked like Rihanna. He's like, maybe Brianna. just just talking junk, and GloRilla catching strays, and she just be minding her business. And
That's it. GloRilla don't bother nobody. I think
hmm
she a natural beauty. She don't do no extra enhancement looking shit. She just real
well,
small. She ain't got. Did she? Oh wait, didn't she change something recently?
oh yeah. Just look at the before and after. She definitely, you know,
Okay,
took
I don't think I
from
seen it
yeah,
recently. So
yeah. In my opinion, definitely looked like a nose job. I think some enhancements in the chest.
some
She trying to work
enhancements.
out. Yeah, I'm trying to be, it is what it is. We all
Trying to
gotta
be
touch
correct,
up.
which is, yeah, respectful.
Yeah, I'm working on my smile, so I can't talk junk about nobody. But still, it's being put out there. It is what it is. But she was like, Thug was talking about the color of my eyes. I guess he was in the DM, so I don't know. Maybe he was talking to his lady. He didn't want to make it seem like she was all that. So you talking to your lady, you ain't gonna big up the next chick.
Yeah, but you ain't got to drag her either. But he was all in
Yeah,
the inbox trying to hit it, though. And
yeah,
what
yeah,
else?
yeah. So it's
You know
like,
how he talking
so,
all stupid. What else? My mom saying she says something a little more.
they said this is better than all the interviews he did. He ain't never been this open and candid in these random interviews that you may see him on the Breakfast Club, Hot 97, these other platforms. You
Right?
got to call him from jail. That's when he gonna he gonna spill the beans. He
Yeah,
gonna sip his tea and,
yeah,
and,
you
and talk
jail
his talk.
interviews the thug, yeah.
But I want to know who's leaking these calls though, bro. Is it Whack 100? He's standing on business. Is it Gunna's team? This all allegedly in jokes, but somebody's putting this stuff out there, bro, intentionally.
Man,
Hey, it is
somebody.
what it is.
It's crazy, man.
But he's standing on
First we
business.
got Dame Dash losing his teeth. Now we got Thug out here, man. Just man, it's
Hey man,
crazy.
hey Dame man, I can let you holler at my dentist, man. They get me right, bro. It is what it is, man. He just filed bankruptcy. It's tough, but hey, I'm on a payment plan. He could do the same thing, bro. No excuses, dog. I know he can.
Yeah,
I know he can get 5 or 10 bands, depending on how many loose joints he got, missing
yeah.
joints. But nah, crazy times. Him and Cameron going at it. Dame Dash, so
No, I
he's
saw
back in.
that. I did. I saw a little like a headline of it. I didn't watch the clip. What they going at it for?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watch it either, but Dame is really talking about, the past and everything surrounding Dipset and Cam and just business stuff. So I'm
Mhm.
assuming it has something to do with that. And Cam had to kind of debunk certain things he said, but I got to go back and do my research. But Dame, he been on an interview run, Art of Dialogue, and a couple other
Yeah,
platforms.
yeah, no, he got like a little ranch now. He
Hmm.
went to go visit Kanye in Wyoming. Now he got his own ranch.
Yeah, so he chilling. So people joking about his appearance and his money, but I believe he probably got stuff in other
People don't
people's
know what
name.
real money is, though. These everyday bum ass people staying in these neighborhoods with a house. You go like this, and that's a house right there, bro. You
Yeah,
can buy a lot for a little bit out in these country towns. You know what I mean?
that's what I'm
Like so, like
saying.
yeah, I think he alright. Even if he only had a couple 100,000 to his name, out where he
Hmm.
is, he alright.
But yeah, man, just moving on from the Dame situation, bro. You heard about Kawhi Leonard allegedly
What happened with
scamming out there?
Kawhi?
Hey, they said that he was doing some under the table $28 million no show type of endorsement deal.
What you
It's
mean?
it's getting real because you know how the NBA has a salary cap, so you can
Yes.
only have so much money to sign players. So whatever deal that Kawhi signed in 2021, maybe he wanted a little bit more. So you know what? Steve Ballmer, the owner of the Clippers, sixth richest person in the world, allegedly, got them in the mix as far as meet Kawhi Leonard, and they signed some deal with some scam in business allegedly, and it was 28 million. Now,
Like it was
yeah,
almost like it's almost like a branding deal or a deal, but for
hmm,
something that don't. Hey man, it is
yeah.
what it is, bro. Hey, you
So
want me to stay? I, I need another 28
yeah,
million.
and that be going on though, but unfortunately, his situation got exposed allegedly because think about it, you got players like Jalen Brunson that could get paid 200 plus million, but he signs for like 120 just so he can get Carl Anthony Towns and everybody else in the mix. So it's like,
Yeah, and then
damn,
now how
bro.
do we account for that? I still want my money. Uh,
Or maybe he's just doing it off good merit. Like, you know what? I want to build a championship team. So instead of making 200 million in 4 years, I'll make 150. I'll make
that sounds
125.
good what you said. I just want to do it on good merit.
Yeah.
My RJ can't eat good merit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
yo, son. Yo, when we on this bridge, guess what though? I gave up a lot of money for good marriage. You
I got
hungry?
this championship ring. Yeah, I got this
Yeah,
championship ring, son.
eat this
Like,
good marriage. Eat this
yeah,
championship ring.
it ain't gonna happen. So yeah,
Hey,
he,
Carmelo Anthony said, hey man, Carmelo Anthony, you can say what you want. He did it right now. One of the greatest basketball players to never really like amount. No, wait, that
yeah,
almost came out bad. Cause one of the greatest players to never amount. I meant for the accolades. Like
yeah. He wanted his money. So we criticize a lot of players that get their money, and then when we look back at their career 20 years later, there's a lot of what if stories. Like, what if he didn't, take the bag and won the ring? But at the end of the day, man, you can't feed your family with rings. Yeah, it looks cool on ESPN when they're, in the barbershop talking about you. But when you got bills, got a huge overhead, and you need money, what you gonna sell them championship rings like a lot of these former players do? So it's like,
exactly.
damn. So I'm kind of like, before I was more like get as much rings as possible. Now, man, get that money in. If you win, cool. Or in your prime, get all that money, and then when you kind of like on some team to team stuff, like, all right, take a couple million here and there and be put in a good situation to win a
Try to get
championship.
that ring on your way out. Yeah.
Be like Russell Westbrook. Like every 2 years, I'm on a different team. I don't care. I made my 200 million in OKC, and I'm gonna make my 5 and 10 million every 2 years with a team.
Shout out to Russell Westbrook.
What else
I
we
keep
got going on,
I
bro?
keep almost calling him Brian Westbrook. I don't know why.
Brian Westbrook. He might as well be change his identity so he can get another 10 years in the league, bro. But yo, Tootie Raww, man, still out there in these streets. The rich
It,
kid out there really talking
it's
his
Boosie
talk.
badass.
Yeah.
Hey.
Boo's a badass junior. I'm about that life, man. But yeah, he got jammed up September the 3rd,
On
arrested
some what?
on arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm, machine gun, and obstruction of law enforcement officers. So allegedly he toting around some artillery, bro.
Oh no.
With his pops going through his, sentencing coming up, his plea deal. he'll know his fate very soon. Now he may be behind bars, having to try
Like,
to figure out how he can get his son out of
why you
jam.
even moving like that, Tootie? I get why. It don't even make sense sometimes, Boosie, but I get it though. When you've been stuck in certain ways and you came up a certain way, you ain't just gonna let that shit go. You paranoid forever. Shit don't turn
Yeah,
off. And then I got enemies from 2008. It don't turn off. But
yeah,
Tootie Raww, man, your house
yeah.
got a slide in it, bro. Stop.
Bro, go play Call of Duty if you want to be about that life, bro. If you want to get that aggression out, go to the gym or play Call of Duty or
Not
Halo.
even, bro. Take advantage of the nepotism, and not even in a bad way. Your dad
Hmm.
got access to production. You got the land there. Go just make movies and do like get involved. He young. Get involved with that streaming shit. Like
Yep. Which
whatever.
which I'm sure he probably did, but it ain't nothing like being about that life, bro. You know, the younger generation, they get caught up with the music and just everything. Like, I want to be like that guy. Oh, my pops, he was really about that back in the day. They want to try to inherit that for no reason, bro. There's better
I
things to
hear him
inherit.
and King wreaking havoc throughout Atlanta.
King, he kind of, ever since he had the little one, he kind of been kind of calming down, but
Oh, did
even
he?
he has his moments. Yeah, yeah, he been chilling
Good.
out, but he got a lot of pending stuff from before that is kind of coming back to
Listen
bite
though,
him.
that's probably what happened though. Probably what happened to Tootie Raww. He lost his little road dog. He like, man, I'm going off the deep end now.
Yeah.
I ain't got my homie King no more.
Hmm.
I ain't
I'm
got
sure
my homie
everybody
King
is.
standing on business with me.
It's over. Now I'm gonna do this by myself. You
Now I'm
know
gonna
what? I'm gonna
talk.
turn
Yeah,
up.
now I'm gonna talk this shit out because
Yeah.
if King ain't got my back, then the city might come for me. Straight up.
Well, yeah, man. Them trenches get real, man. Those mansion, he got a lot of beef, man, in the mansion in that area, bro. It's crazy though. So you gotta stay on point, man. Machine guns and all. I gotta be ready for everything. MGK Part 2. Machine Gun Kelly, Tootie
But
Raww
no
coming soon.
machine gun Tootie, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
Machine Gun Tootie, dog.
MGT. Machine. Hey, no. MGK. Machine Gun King. Cause King.
Hey, can he bought that too? He when he got arrested, I seen the arrest video. What I mean? He carried what he got to carry with him too, but at least it's legal in Atlanta.
And that's all that matters. You have your shit legal, something pop off. Make sure it's
Hmm.
actually know the law and how to actually use self defense. Self defense
Yeah,
ain't you talking all that rah rah. Daring somebody to come at you, starting a fight, then shooting them. I don't know how to explain it.
yeah, you got to know because I've been watching like a lot of body cam videos, and even if you got a license to conceal or whatever, you got to make sure it can't just be on your seat. Let's say you get pulled over by the police and you just got your gun laying on your seat. It still got to be concealed, right?
I was about to say that's not concealed. That's open carry if you just got it out.
Oh yeah, so when I seen one person get arrested for that, I'm like, oh snap! So I can't just have it, let's say a tower or something covering up, and then let's say police tell me get out the car and something like that, and like, hold on, this ain't really is that concealed or it got to be in a case, it got to be somewhere. So
Mhm.
it's little nuances for people out there that's really got to carry. Make sure you know how you got to carry. You could be jammed up just on some innocent shit, not knowing.
Hell yeah. Yeah, even
Hmm.
back in the day, they used to get put on cuffs. They got any weapons in the car? I got the 12 gauge in the trunk. All right,
Okay.
that's fine. Most of them say that's fine, or most of them say, can I see your ID? That's fine. Because
Hell
everything I
yeah.
ever had was mine. 'Cause, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah. So
registry,
it's like
home.
I'm good. I can speak the truth because I ain't got nothing to hide as far as legally.
Bro,
You
I'm
know.
a law abiding citizen, man. What y'all, fuck y'all. I ain't no white, ain't no,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Y'all
Nah.
got,
Yeah.
no, that shit sounds like poverty to me.
Yeah. Real
Yeah,
talk.
that shit is poverty. You want to be a
Yeah.
YN, that means you want to be poverty. You want to be in poverty.
Yeah. That poverty mindset gonna get you jammed up. So all the YNs out there, you gotta graduate, become civilians. It's
Graduate to
okay.
civilian. Hey, today, YNs, you heard it here, man. Make an oath. Let's
Hmm.
all make a pledge. If you're a YN out there, repeat after me. I'm a YN.
I'm a YN.
I denounce this shit.
I denounce this shit, man.
Today I graduate
Today I graduate
to a young man,
to a young man,
to a young king,
a young king,
to a young ruler.
to a young ruler.
And we will pass this new mindset on to our future.
To our future. Let's move on.
Come
Yeah, the future. Little cut
on,
up,
let's
man.
set. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. You looking at me like, what the hell, bro? I'm for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what's funny though? He
What's up?
I'm glad it worked out like that. But it's kind of like he used to be being like how I am. It work out. Like he don't get scared and shit. I'm just loud at. You know what I mean? How I am.
Oh yeah.
But if you like, if you would have saw his face just now, he was just like,
Like,
fuck?
yeah. You know you, so hey,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? I can have my regular volume, dog, and it's all good,
I'm
man.
back, yo. You remember we used to, oh shit. You remember we used to try to record? The microphone used to be right towards in the first studio, the home studio.
Yeah, the
It
home, yeah,
used
the
to be
home
right
studio.
pointing towards the your folks' room,
Yeah,
though.
I
So
had to switch. Yeah, we had to move the mic to the other side of the
the
room because.
closet side, but we had some nerve, though, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking back now, like, damn, I'm old as hell. Like, people was trying to go to work back in the day. They had to be up 4 in the morning to make it to work on time by 8, man. So
I ain't gonna
it's
lie,
like,
them folks was cool, though. I would have been kicked me out, bro. Get them out. What are y'all doing? I
yeah,
think
being
about when
old
I got
now,
work in
yeah.
the morning. I was like, shut the up, bro.
Oh yeah, now that I'm old and you know what I mean, it could go on now. I'm like, damn, like 15, 20 years ago, I'm like, damn, this is my karma. Now I got to deal with all this random noise and just
And
so
kids
yeah.
just doing dumb shit.
Oh
We
yeah,
was the
so I'm
kids
like,
doing
man.
dumb shit. And then the worst part is when I got my first crib, it was like 22. Got that first crib in North Miami. That first, and then I had a. These was like they were luxury apartments, but at the end of the day, they're apartments. The
Yeah.
like I had my microphone pointed right to the next apartment, like right to their room.
So it's like, damn, like the whole entire they gonna hear it.
Luckily, we got smart though. We moved it
Yeah.
over to the side that was at my bedroom and the outside, and
Yeah. Cause if it's like directly there, yeah, I can imagine, bro. During the turn up days, the fun days, we have a whole studio session. Bring the homies over, like it's crazy, bro. So, you know what I mean,
yo, I
sorry
can't
to all
believe
the
it. Yo,
neighbors.
there's some young dumb people out there right now like that wreaking havoc wherever they live at. Dog.
Yeah, especially now with the streaming era and people playing the game, screaming at the top of their lungs, bro. I could just imagine, bro, if you ain't in the house, damn, them streamers, they about to get some eviction notices or some warnings, dog. No, it's
Hey, we
going
know
down.
all about the warnings. I know I do. Oh shit, boy, they about to keep.
Shoot, one person that's getting the warning is Joe Budden. Cardi B, like, she feel kind of like bullied to do an interview. That's how she feel as though Joe Budden kind of really pushing the issue, dog.
What you
She went
mean?
off on him.
Elaborate
Like,
for the folks out there.
yeah, from what I read, the little excerpt I read, it's like she feels as though Joe wants her to do an interview, but he's kind of like bullying her. And I haven't really watched too many clips of him even talking about it, but I don't know if there's some behind the scenes stuff or maybe some subliminals being thrown on the Joe Budden podcast. I know you watch it more consistently than me. Has there been any like little stuff like, damn, is he talking about Cardi B? Is he going a little over the top to get an interview?
Sometimes what they be saying be going over my head, so it might have happened and I didn't even realize that's who he was talking about. You know how they be in code? Like
Yeah,
sometimes, dog, not even going on deep dives on the Joe Budden podcast, but I don't watch it as much as I used to because I be confused. Like I'd be like, do they like each other or not? Like, is
yeah,
this for the pod or are they like certain ones like, yo, the slip? Does Flip think Joe Budden cheating him out of some money for real or not? Or does
I,
does he money really like Mark? Like or Like it's just did Melissa Ford leave the podcast? Like it is some like I'm confused on a lot right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff. Melissa Ford. I don't know if there's some stuff going on, and I watched some dude called Danny from the Stop, like on YouTube. I gotta send you one of his links. He kind
Oh
of
yeah, he interviewed it was either
Imani or what?
Imani or Julian lately.
Yeah, I seen the one he did with
Kind of
Imani
nerdy, right?
recently.
Kind of a nerdy fat guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah, 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 yeah.
that's his niche though. He break down podcasts, especially Joe Budden. Anything Joe Budden, and I think Joe Budden shouted him out too. He be on like the Twitter Spaces, so they got a decent rapport. Like, all right, you can use my content, break it down, react. So he kind of in the mix. So I kind of watch his stuff to kind of get the, alleged type stuff that may be going on the podcast. But just as far as Cardi B, I think she should do it. She may feel a certain way that Offset was on there and it was a good interview. He
She
kind of got
still
a lot
should
of
do it though,
motion.
because it ain't like they
Hmm.
really taking sides and nothing. They just interview people.
Yeah, it's a good conversation. Think about everything Offset been dealing with, his personal situation, his musical situation. He got a couple bangers out there.
A
He on a
couple,
good little run.
bro. I don't, let's not fly by that though. He got this one song with Key Glock.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think.
I
Run it
believe,
up.
yeah.
Run it
Run it
up.
up.
Yeah. On Sunday, he ain't have emotion. He ain't having nothing. Coming up. I'm like, yo.
No, so
He
he
got that. He's like, it's like that Migo 3.0. It ain't no just, I can't explain it. I'm hearing every word. It still got a nice bop, dot, 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 dot to it, but it ain't that. You remember back in the day, it was just fast and him, he
yeah. Now it's all coming full circle. Like Quavo was known as that, solo artist. Now Offset, he's known as a solo artist, so he kind of got a lot of momentum, and he working
Crazy how
with
the
Gunna
tables
too.
turn, because I don't really hear much of Quavo heating no more, and now Offset getting his running back.
Yeah, Quavo got more like industry respect, like as far as people kind of dealing with him on a solo level,
Oh, for
networking
sure.
wise.
He was the first
But
one.
but musically, people always said, R.I.P. Takeoff, he was kind of like the best. But after that, I think Offset is kind of leading the races as
I
far as
didn't
who's
know
better
that.
between
I
him and
didn't know
Quavo.
that. Because remember, Offset was the one in jail when they first started. So
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, man. So hopefully we can see Cardi B and Joe Budden have an interview. I'm sure they'll talk behind the scenes since it's getting a little more personal on the
That'd
social
be wrong.
medias.
That'd be wrong.
Yo, man, Drake dropping some mid tracks. He kind of trending on social media. He
He said,
previewing
"Man,
the.
why you doing Iceman like that?"
Hey, he got some little rollout where he's doing like live streaming. I don't know if you've seen any clips. Like they ain't liking the music that's being premiered on those live streams. Like they're cool, but Drake has you know, a high caliber ceiling. Like you can't just drop no random track and expect
Yeah,
the
he
people
can't
just to
drop some
vibe
shit
out.
that's like, oh, that's straight. Nah, this shit gotta be out of this world. You drizzy. Iceman.
Hmm. So yeah, the fans are kind of going off, and even Rick Ross dissed them like that music is like A minor, like kind of saying this. So he throwing out a little wordplay and dissing them at the same time. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Iceman, it's a good little album title name, but if you don't got the music, the backup, everything that you've been going through over the last year, and then you don't have the label support, think about it. Labels ain't gonna support and boost those numbers up if you dissing us,
You
and
was just
especially if you
saying,
want to be a free agent.
yeah, you was just saying that's what we do, and we cheat for
Hmm.
people, and this. Why would we help you? No, that's
Yeah.
cheating, right?
So yeah. So now those industry tactics, they're gonna go against Drake. Like, all right, you want to see what the numbers gonna look like when we don't push that button? All right, go ahead. We'll release the album. We're not gonna stop it. We're not gonna shelve it, but we're not gonna put the power behind it to be heard and be playlisted.
He's like just a regular. I hate to say it. He's more so becoming like a regular hot rapper, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like just a regular hot rapper that they put out something that's cool. They get a little shine from the people that like him, and that's like not the. Let's see. I'm just trying to give examples. He's just the same as a regular successful hot rapper. Now he's like a step above Moneybag Yo and
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Just like you're a hot rapper, bro. Offset just put out the album. Drake just put out an
Yeah.
album. Blah blah. You a regular hot, no disrespect to Offset either, but you a
Hmm.
regular hot rapper. You just legacy act, regular hot rapper.
Yeah, he's in the mix. He's just a normal rapper that's trying to grind and keep a fan base pleased. And right now, I don't think he's really pleasing the fan base. Like if you take away Drake historically and he's just dropping music, I don't think it'd be a big deal. It'd be like, okay, cool, but on to the next artist. We stay around because of Drake's history, out of respect.
You know?
But
No,
that
Drake,
respect can only.
it was crazy. At one point he was looked at larger than life. Like, yo, Drake is just ain't no regular rapper, dog. Can't come at him like I don't know how to explain it.
Hmm.
Then when he beat Pusha, allegedly.
Yeah. So now it's like, man, I don't know, man. Drake, he definitely got to kind of collaborate. I know he kind of got allegiance to Thug, but I think Thug made it through some shots at Drake too. So I was like, you know what?
Oh no, your
Hey,
feature
Gun.
over, bro. That's a dub. If you was gonna get one, bro. Honestly speaking, Young Thug stopped getting kind of down, dog. He ain't came up the same since I at the gym.
Yeah, usually artists that come out the first day out or that first few months, that's where you got the most momentum. But now Thug momentum is going in the opposite direction with all these leak calls and just the musical perception of like what's really going on with Thug. So
Speaking
now
of
Drake.
losing like your cachet or your image, I'm sure the
Hmm.
shit Thug lost some of that too. Cause all I
Oh
used to
yeah.
ever hear about Thug in the background, like, yo, Thug a real one. Thug thorough, man. Thug was running terror in them Atlanta streets.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe he was, but just in a different way now. From all the shit
Oh
up
yeah.
here. Woody saying stuff, the phone calls. Boy said he was meeting up with, you know, y'all don't look at me though, you know what I'm saying? They was meeting up with some, people.
People as in, hold on.
They was meeting up with people of alternative lifestyles.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, I
My
needed a
bad.
hell of a clue. Yeah, yeah. Nah, that's good. Good enough. I understand. But now it's like, all right, bro. He known as that gossip dude, and now who gonna save him musically? Or maybe people will brush by it. Like, you know what? That was wrong for people to put out his leak calls like that. Like that's people may not take it too personal, but
I mean, it's
certain
wrong for them to
people.
put out the calls, but no one made you say those words, so we heard it, bro.
He known as that
Um,
snake. But yeah, just closing out the Thug situation and Drake, man. Is Drake gonna reach out to Gunna, knowing that Thug had kind of threw some shots at him at that leak call?
they're
If you
gonna-
got the juice in the industry, Drake he got to expand his musical horizon. Reach out to everybody for a
I'm
hit
gonna be
record, bro.
honest, just on some petty shit. If you talking trash about me, Young Thug, and I'm Drake, I'm
Hmm.
gonna go make a fire track with Gunna. Like
Yeah,
fire. It's gonna be one of those JB the Block Boy shit. Now I don't
yeah,
want to look under like not that, but I'm saying it's gonna be a smash out of this. It's gonna be a smash.
yeah. Anybody that Thug this, I think Drake need to just do like a collab song with him, like one of them DJ Khaled mega mixes. Like, yo, Dirk, everybody, Kendrick. Well, probably not Kendrick, but hey, other than
Yeah, that
Kendrick,
kid,
I think
Kendrick
anybody
Lamar.
can get on it. Yeah, and just kind of, that's his kind of way of going at Thug. I ain't gonna say nothing to you, but I'm gonna work with your ops because we ain't cool no more. Crazy times in the music industry.
Crazy time.
But yo, man, who you got? Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in 2026 exhibition match.
That shit fake, man. I think was that real? Or did they both confirm it?
Yeah, it's confirmed 2026, and we spoke about this before. Like, yo, how would Floyd Mayweather fare versus prime Mike Tyson? Like weight classes and just stuff like that. And
Yeah,
now we're seeing it. 30 years later, we're seeing that
that's
that match.
that's why I got Floyd because Floyd always gonna be a little quicker. And it's
Yeah,
expedition anyway, so I got Floyd.
I would just say Floyd too, only because he's kind of fresh out of boxing. He's quicker. But of course, if Mike Tyson were to catch him with something, it'd be more of an impact than Floyd. But by this being an exhibition match, I don't think there's going to be a clear cut winner, even if it's announced in the ring. If it's just all right, the match ends and everybody go home and shake hands, it could be interesting, but could just be a money play, obviously.
Yeah, definitely doesn't count for records. It definitely is exhibition though. Um, Canelo
Yeah.
and Crawford fighting tonight.
Oh, it's tonight? Nah, I thought it was next week or on the 15th. Oh, snap.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that came on my thing, and I think it said tonight when I opened up Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Hey, 7 day free trial. Might as well start it now if
Well,
they
my lady
if
got
they don't.
Netflix, so we in there, boy. We in there, boy. Don't worry,
I guarantee
you ain't gotta tune in till like midnight. They always take forever for the actual fight.
Canelo versus Crawford. I got to see live in effect. Or 1 week from today,
Oh, my bad.
September. Yeah, September 13th.
You had it right. Well, close to right.
Yo, yeah. Hey, September 13th. That date seems familiar. Hold on. I gotta see, son. September 13th. On September 13th, 1996, iconic rapper Shakur died. Oh, okay, that's the day Tupac died. September
Okay.
13th. So damn,
Okay.
Crawford, he gotta do it for the homies, man. Come on, man, represent. You gotta use that added motivation for Tupac, dog, to beat Canelo Alvarez, dog.
Tupac. Yeah, I can't believe Tupac was still alive, man. When we was just little bitty kids. You know.
Yeah, man, he was kind of
Uh,
like
I wish
entering
it
his
had lasted
prime.
a little longer. I could have got that feature, man. When we was
Telling you,
going after features, though.
yo, Pac, I'm a Navy veteran, please, dog. Damn, like the 50-year
I
old
don't give a
Pac, dog.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. What?
Hey, I wanted. It would have been cool seeing how Pac would have been like if he would
As
have
an
made it
older
to Ice
gentleman,
Cube age, Snoop Dogg age. We seen Snoop Dogg kind
I
of
think
elevate.
I think he would have been doing movies and all type of movies with who'd you say who the first Snoop? Not Snoop.
Yeah,
I think he
Snoop,
would have been
Ice,
doing movies with Ice Cube. I think he would have been doing business deals with Snoop. I think he would have been a mixture of what those guys are doing. Ice Cube, Snoop. What's another Dr. Dre. I think he would have
Dr.
been a
Dre.
mixture of what
Yeah.
all those guys are doing, man. For real. Even some politics. I think he would have been involved in it all.
If he wasn't actually like a figure running for an office seat, he definitely would have had a lot of influence, bro. Like a lot of these pundits on YouTube or contributors to Fox, CNN, like his voice would have been heard, bro, if he had another 10 or 5 or 10 years to kind of get out that lifestyle.
Yeah.
He just needed a little bit more time. But hey, speaking of Snoop Dogg, he facing some controversy too, bro. Yeah, made some comments about, I think it was some movie he was watching, and how they have the lifestyle being talked about.
Two moms and the two moms had a baby, and his
Yeah,
grandchild asked, "How do they have a baby if it's two?" Yeah,
yeah. I'm like, dang. So he made his comments that were innocent, shouldn't have been an issue. But of course, in this climate, bro, if you ain't all the way like, yeah,
that's
this is what
crazy
it
though, because
is.
he really didn't say nothing bad. Just like he don't feel like coming to a movie and explaining that shit. Especially
Yeah,
if that
bro.
ain't his kid, that's his grandkid. Oh, what?
Yeah, like come
We
on,
just
man.
came to see a
Like,
kid movie. Now I'm explaining some new shit.
yeah, bro. So that just lets you know, like, not to go in full detail, but this is where it's trending to, bro. Like, it's like, damn, bro. I just want to watch a movie and vibe out with my grandkids, man. But they tried to cancel Snoop, dog. So ever since the
I don't
Trump
think he
thing,
said nothing wrong. I think it was actually funny though, because kids in general, no matter what the question is, kids will ask you the darndest things and they'll put you on the spot. So I was
yeah,
more so I thought it was funny because of that. But and I don't think Snoop meant to be malicious, but I don't. I
nah.
just think he was put on the spot and didn't feel like answering those type of questions that the kids would.
And for him to really put it out there in an interview, maybe he thought, this ain't nothing. I ain't bashing nobody. It's just, I don't want to have these conversations with a little kid, like what's going on type stuff. So he put it out there thinking it was innocent and kind of like a funny, awkward thing. But ever since the Trump performance, when he did that little show, I think they've been after Snoop Dogg, bro.
Uh,
I think whatever the case may be, Snoop be on your A game.
no, damn it, Uncle Snoop.
Yeah, Uncle Snoop, man, stay on point, cause I think the media is trying to paint you a certain way. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. the media, dog. Gosh, the media, dog. But
Nah, man, it's just random. But shout out to my man Clifton Powell, aka Pinky Nigga, from
yo, a real person,
from Fridays, huh?
a real individual. What's up with the homie, man?
I just saw him on some interview. Maybe it was Art of Dialogue. Maybe it was one of the whatever. I seen him on, and they were just talking about. He was just saying how he's had a great career, and how he's okay. Like he could have went. They could have went to an elite or a higher level of it, but it's things he wasn't willing to do to do that. He didn't get into detail. None. He just said that, and then he's like. I even had some Hollywood exec stop doing business with me because he said, you need to stop doing those black movies. He's like, no, I do what I love. I am good. He said, he kept it real. I could tell when somebody just willing to just put it out there, I could tell it was genuine. He was like, if I will never leave the house, I make $150,000 a year. From residuals, retirement, that. If I don't leave the house, so I'm not. Like yes,
Yeah,
I'm grinding, but I'm not really starving for and willing to do anything for money. I do what I love. He's like, for example, uh, I just did a movie for 50,000 a week. My usual rate 50,000 a week. But if you're an up and coming person and I like your project, like I did something a while back. Somebody all they had was 20,000. We made it happen. Like I don't know. I just respect people like that because he could act on Hollywood. I'm not believing that. What? What you
yeah,
got, man? Real individual
yeah.
podcast.
But yeah, yeah,
Bro?
yeah. You
Look,
gonna look
man.
out? So
Look, bro. I got 1,500 up. Hell, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro. He'll get on the pod, man. Hey, go ahead, send me the link, dog. Send me the link. I got y'all boys, man. 1,500. All right, man. 25 minutes. Ask me as many questions as possible. But after that, I'm just logging out. I ain't gonna say shit, dog. I'm just gonna
And I
log
ain't
out.
doing pinky. If you want me to do
Yeah.
pinky, that's 3,500.
Yeah, so hey, he gonna keep it real. So Boosie he operates like that too. Like, all right, I usually charge X amount. Hey, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, 5,000, man. Just holla
Nah,
at me,
I
man.
heard of Boosie one time. I don't know if it was fake or what. I seen some today only. I'm in the studio. Send me your shit. Send me a thought. Send me it was like 1,500. It was some stupid shit.
Damn.
Send it to me right now. Yeah, it was some stupid shit.
May not be the best Boosie verse, but you gonna
Oh,
say,
it's gonna be
hey,
some. It's gonna be some bullshit.
yeah, cause he thinking quantity. He thinking like 50 people may holla at me,
You
25 of
think
them
I'm
may be
gonna give you
serious.
a fire? Do you
Oh hell no.
skippity doo head? Hey, skippity doo head from
Yeah.
Skippity Doo Entertainment.
Biscuit face want the greatest verse for 1,500? Nah, bro. You gonna get Boosie, bro.
Matter of fact,
That's all I can
you
guarantee.
might get a template verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You may get AI Boosie. You know what? AI, go ahead and just read this prompt in rap style. Hey, it is what it is. At least Boosie gonna stamp it, regardless of who made it. I got Boosie on the track for the 1,500.
Hey man,
So
some real ones still out there, man. Shout out to Ball Greasy, man. Ball Greasy did our first mixtape, man. Called
yeah,
in.
man.
Who else called in, man?
Ness.
Enes. Shout out to Enes, man.
It
Bad
was,
boy. No, Enes,
yeah,
the band.
yeah. Ness the band. Yeah, he can't even throw his name with the other
Yeah,
conglomerate
nah.
anymore though.
You got it. You can't mention that name like you can't mention Chris Benoit. We don't mention that
Yeah,
no more.
yeah. No, I can't even go back to that mixtape. Datpiff shut down, so everything is gone, bro.
Wait, they done that, so all my mixtapes is gone.
Yeah, so that's that $100 that you paid to upload it a couple times. That couple hundred down the drain, bro. That Piff is no longer in
What
existence.
happened?
Probably went bankrupt and didn't want to pay, or it takes a lot to upkeep a
Is there
streaming, and then yeah,
anybody get that shit, those songs, those mixtapes?
I'm trying to think.
Them
Maybe
shit in
five.
some type of laptop that turns hot. You ain't got no more. I know you ain't
Oh
got that
no, and then
laptop.
and that computer got wiped out, so I lost everything, and
You
then it
want to take a
overheats too.
trip? You can let me
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Side of this
all
world,
that.
out of this globe. Astrology.
I'm trying to think. Did I upload it anywhere else? Nah, that Piff was the. I wish I
I
would have
think I
did
got the
my
files on my
mixtape.
phone. Hopefully, like I saved them a long time ago. I remember I've had iPhone for years, so hopefully I
Hmm.
find it in the iCloud.
I could yeah. I could
Astrology.
probably check my email. Maybe it's some old. I can pull up some old emails because we did send some tracks back and forth. So, but yeah, just as far as that Piff, yeah.
When did
And
this
then with the
happen?
music
This is
industry,
news to me, brother.
yeah. With all the news with the music industry, it ain't like how it used to be, bro. Where people wanted to put out mixtapes. Now, if I'm gonna put out a mixtape, I'm gonna upload it on iTunes, Spotify, and
On
try
the
to get some
album.
money off it.
Yep, yep. Get
Ain't nothing
streams
free no
now.
more, bro.
Yeah, the game
Yeah.
did change though. Nobody like, yeah, really making no mixtape. Or if they doing it, they just calling it that just to call it that. But no one really going out of their way to call something a mixtape.
Yeah, and if they call it like a mixtape, they not really counting streams like that. Yeah, it's gonna stream, it's gonna chart to some capacity, but we ain't gonna talk about those numbers because we ain't putting money behind it. We only gonna talk about the numbers as far as what we really putting into it financially. So,
You know?
yep, embrace the next generation of that piff. It's still there, but it looks like they don't do like mixtape stuff anymore. They're like look like a promotional thing. I see Gunna
I
on
say
here.
they probably pivoted to a whole nother type of thing.
Yeah, bro, this is crazy. Yeah, this is the new Dat Piff. I don't know if you can
What
see
they
it on
talking
your
about?
screen.
Let me see. Embrace your next generation.
This is what Dat Piff is, dog.
Oh, they advertise now.
Yeah, it look like they're gonna become an advertising tool because if they can't upload mixtapes or labels don't want to work with them anymore, like let's work with the labels.
Dog, that's actually smart. If you can't beat them, because
Join them.
they were gonna get canceled out eventually anyway.
They said we partner with archive.org to continue the library, make it accessible. So maybe if we look on the library of Dat Piff, we can at least get the music downloaded. Maybe. So nah, man, it's the industry's changing, bro. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all watching the Real Individuals podcast. R.I.P. Any last words for him, bro?
No, man. Hey, man, don't be like Young Thug. Just remember that the phone calls are recorded in prison
Oh
or
yeah.
any other type of lines like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're calling customer service, they're also recorded. So be respectful to the customer service agent. Yes,
Everybody's recording. Yeah, in conclusion, everybody's recording. So be careful out there how you gossip and sip your tea, you know. But man, that's what
damn,
it
boy,
is.
that boy was sitting up there. You know how maybe it's the old school phones in prison with the wires. He had his feet up,
Yeah.
twirling the wires like a little.
Yeah, yeah. He was chilling. Or maybe, he got access to other phones. Who knows, man? This is crazy, though. So it's gonna be a
Nah,
lot of stuff with Thug, man.
if he had access to other phones, that call would have never happened because it wouldn't have been
Oh,
recorded.
true. Oh yeah, yeah. So he was really like on that payphone looking thing,
He
like
was
and
legit on the payphone, like, yeah, gig.
damn. So yeah, he lucky. Them other call, probably the real calls. Yeah, that happened on the phones allegedly. So yeah, but yeah, it's crazy though. But appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace.
Hey, peace, man. Video to the moon.
You already know.